Okay, we're back. There was nothing out there, but I think it was because the window was open as well. I've since shut the window because it was so cold. And she's gone to relax upstairs with her sister now, so she can chill for a moment. Right, I'm going to leave that for the moment to think about, and I'm going to come over here and do this side of the chair. And yeah, this midnight blue is definitely a two-coater at least. Hopefully 2 coats will do it. Should do. Not too sure about the others. I think this one doesn't need 2 coats. The Stormy Sky, is it? Yeah, Stormy Sky. I think it'd be paler in one coat, it's just too splotchy. So, as I say, I don't want to darken the image too much, but I don't want it to be splotchy either. I think even if I smeared all the splotches out, it's still going to be very splotchy. So yeah, we are two-coating this. So I think pretty much the rest of them, we'll see how the others apply. Let's say so far the Stormy Sky seems to be okay. That'll just be a bit of touch-up. It might result in an extra coat, we'll see. Sometimes when you do a little touch-up, colour comes out a little bit more, then it looks uneven. We don't want that either. Same for, what was that other one? Something glow? Afterglow? That might, well, like I say, we're just going to see how this all dries, because it's all in various points of drying right now. So we'll have a look at it tomorrow. Though I don't expect I'll get much done to it tomorrow. So I'm going to a waking night tonight, so I'm going to be rather tired. need to sleep. I probably need to sleep today at some point as well. After the girls have been for a walk, my other half gets home. I'll consider having a lay down then. I do tend to always struggle to get a good sleep in on the first day leading into the first night. After then it's fine. It's just that trying to reset your body clock. So I was going to try and get a couple hours in before the girls would chew their food and their second walk, but then I had a few things to deal with and it sort of woke me up considerably. Not that I was asleep already, but you know when you think, okay, I'm starting to get to that state where I might be able to lay down. Then my mind got overactive. It's like, right, let's just crack on with the painting. So here we are. If you keep shaking your head, you might drop some eardrops. That's my stomach is now joining in. It's making some ungodly sounds, even though I'm not hungry. That's going to be in there. Do this up there. I should. This will also be across here, but I'm going to put that one after that's been coated with its respective colour. Okay. Wait for the moment. Do I try and do any more? I think with the colours I've got to use next, I'm going to want to have the rest of this dry. I think we're just going to increase the chances of me splodging. So I'm going to make this burnt sugar. Make this burnt sugar and the arm. Unsure about this, I will do burnt sugar for the buttons. That's going to be Stormy Sky. This, it's either going to be burnt sugar or monotone. And the monotone is going to be the hair and the moon and the watch face. Now the straps I might make either the Stormy Sky or the Afterglow. Probably the Afterglow. Actually, we got Afterglow down here, so Stormy Sky. So I think this might be it for today. So I've got to let this all dry. I will, however, put that black stripe in. I missed yesterday. And that's it. I'm not going to do anything else today. I'm going to have to let it dry and decide what to do with the fingernails. Might do the fingernails. Excuse me. Might do the fingernails. This colour. Which one was this? Stormy Sky. Aftershow. Yeah, Aftershow. I might use that for the nails. Though again, down here we've got the similar. Maybe Aftershow up here. Pale down here. We'll have a think about that. So that's a little close to these bits then, isn't it? Could be. Excuse me. Could be midnight blue. Or just midnight. We have some thinking time at least. So, yeah, we are going to call it there for today. Not bad progress. Doesn't look too bad up there on the camera. So we'll see when it's done. So that's going to be me for the day. I can't really do anything else to this. Not without risk of mucking something up, because this is a paler colour and that's not fully dry, so that might just all become a bit of a mush in the middle. We're going to do the background last, so we're not doing that yet. Or second to last, I think we'll... maybe last. We'll see. We've definitely got to put the black lines in, but they're going to be after we've finished doing all the details of the lady. Yeah, this piece of work is called... Now, I'm not very good at French, so I apologise if I butcher the pronunciation. This is Picasso's Femme à la Montre. and I believe it's woman on chair. So yeah, just so you all know what the actual original artwork's called, in case you really liked it and you, oh my days, I've been struck, excuse me. I mean, this is good if I'm getting struck by way of a tiredness. It means I will actually get a couple of hours sleep in before going to work tonight. Now I have got to take the girls out soon, so that does tend to wake me back up. We'll see. So for now, we'll say that is it. I will come back tomorrow. I don't really know where we're at as far as recording time goes, so that might be it for one of the various many parts. It might just be a see you in a moment, and we'll come back and we'll be in the same part. So, oh my days, I do apologise. We'll say see you in a moment, and then whatever happens, happens. Okay, we are back. Changes. Not to the drawing, but to where we're putting what colour. My other half thankfully reminded me, because it's something I didn't note down, that this needs to be white on the background. So that's a game changer. Because this midnight blue, whilst I really like it, or midnight sapphire, sorry, it's far too dark. Far too dark. So now we have a game changer. We're going to use the Aegean sort of grey blue for the red bits. We'll still use the midnight blue, but we can now use that for potentially just the nails. We'll see, maybe like the clock face, or like, you know, the circumference of it. We're also going to do, since that's a game changer because this is going to be white, we don't want this white, so we're going to have this Stormy Sky to match the arm and the breasticle. And then we'll still go with burnt sugar, and then we'll think about what's going on in here, because this is a very nice colour, but it might be overbearing if we keep... So we'll see, depends how this Aegean looks when we apply it. So that's what we're going to do first. Are we going to do that first? No, we're going to do the Stormy Sky first in the moon section. So that is the game plan. We have clean water. We have our brushes. We have our paint. Let's get applying. Yes, and as you can tell, or you may or may not, I don't know how loud it's turning up on audio just yet, I have lost the spot where the chair doesn't creak, so I'm going to have to find that again. It's not too bad, it's not creaking with every movement, but if I lean, well actually, it might be creaking with every movement. Let's look at replace it, not just replacing, but resituating. Chair, otherwise each time I'm not talking all you're going to hear is it. That would get rather annoying, I'd imagine. I'm going to retouch up as we're going as well, because I can see where there's some white showing. Too heavy. Now, you can tell we're being a little bit more fast and loose with the second coat because one, this went down as a really nice first coat. So all we're doing with this not wholly necessary second coat is just any other little white bits we want gone. We're going to do them, but instead of having distinct patches where you've got 2 layers instead of 1, we're doing a loose second layer over everything. So it's not a heavy second layer, it's just a loose one, just so where we have touched up doesn't stand out ridiculously so. Now, we might have lost the eye position there in that one, but that's okay because we can use our reference material and we're not going to paint over the second eye just yet. So we can use those two points of reference to put the eye in as soon as these coats are done, which will make mental note, maybe even a literal one, so we don't forget to paint that eye in first before we go into anything on the main face there. Right, I think that is going to be it right now for Stormy Sky, so we'll put that one away. We're going to have a look at how this Aegean blue goes on the Midnight. Obviously I've seen it down there, but on the test board that the mother-in-law did, I haven't cracked it open yet. This one definitely needs a stir because you can see where it's a lot thinner on the top. Accidentally make a terrible whoopsie on there. Right, let's have a look. We'll come over here first and see. I think this could work. try and make effort not to make more dots on the background now, especially since I know it's going to be white. Or we're reminded. I want that to sound like it was fresh information. It wasn't, I was told. The second that he told me, I remembered. So, not like I remembered because it was. That sounds like a daft sentence, one way or the other. But I remembered after he had said that he had told me. I don't mean it in like it was fresh information, or that to sound daft and I'll go like, oh, I remembered all by myself. No, I remembered after he told me. I remember the conversation. Just wanted to clarify that a little bit. That looks much better. So, up there next. so much better. I've got to remember to drink my tea because it's really cold now. Not my tea, just the weather in general. It's that time of the year. Let's try not touching anything that we should be okay there. Okay, this is very relaxing. I hope you're finding it that way too. For anyone out there who does happen to want to try this themselves, I will put in the description, as I try to always when I'm doing or making anything, in case anyone does want to have a go themselves, I try to put in the description, you know, what paints I've used, what type of paints, what colours specifically, like any materials needed. So yeah, I will be doing that. I don't normally mention that I've done that, but I've been doing that every time. Some of you may have looked out of curiosity. Some of you might really like to know. So yeah, I try to always put it down there, like like I say, what materials I'm using, what colours, what media. And if you do want to have a go and try and do one, you know, very similar because you like the colours or you like the style, and that makes it a little bit easier for you to all have a go as well. We may let this dry after we've done these sections. We'll see if there's anywhere we can reach comfortably without risk of smudging and taking prints of the side of our hand. Like I think I have been doing. Right across there. Try not to do that again. Try and get around there, not touching anything. And the band. Looks like it's all applied really well. Okay, that looks so much better. Yep. We will decide what's going to go on in there. We don't know just yet. So let's pop this aside for now. And we'll look, see if there is anything that we can do. Or if it would be wiser to let this dry. I think we could probably maybe do these bits just as a little bit of touch-up work. Yeah, because we haven't got a look up there as well. Would it? Yeah, it would. Yeah. Maybe just let it dry. Play it safe, let it dry. This down here is going to be the same colour as her hair. So we could... No, it isn't, because it's a monotone. Same colour as her skin. Or Stormy Sky again. We're going to have to think about that. Because if we go in burnt sugar, which we are, burnt sugar, burnt sugar, burnt sugar. Will the image make sense, since they seem to be all the fleshy parts in that, if this also looks like flesh instead of the trim of the skirt? Would this make sense to be Stormy Sky again? We've got dot, dot, dot running all the way down. We're going to have to think about that piece there. We could have that as the Aegean. Perhaps we should put that in now. Yeah, I think we'll put that in now actually. Across this little piece here. Because this is going to be pale no matter what. Wasn't this going to have to be Stormy Sky? I might put Stormy Sky back out again. Let's do this line first. These are quite cool because they're a bit like, they are very much like what they are, just brush strokes. There's not, I'd imagine most of this, if I was to find a good quality image, it was probably all a bit more like this. Not so well defined outline wise. Mind you, I say well defined. Getting that when you're trying to well, not recreate, but have an artistic take, or have a go at doing some works of, you know, of artists past. Yeah, I don't know where that sentence was going to go, by the way. Do that Stormy Sky swirl in there, what we do, and then we'll just let it all dry. Let's try and get that swirl. I think I was just about to just go straight through everything. Had my brain kicked in time. Otherwise that would have been a bit of a disaster to overcome. We'd have overcome it, but it would still take us back a little bit. Right. Now we're just going to let that dry, because now I've done a few bits in a few different places. My risk of running my arm through it, or my hand through it, has just gone through the roof. So to save ourselves that hassle, we're just going to continue being patient and let this dry. Not too sure how long it's going to take. Some of the bits, like the Stormy Sky, is quite nearly dry now, so I'll check it in about an hour. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, I'm hovering in the kitchen doing a bit of tidying up and whatnot, making a cup of tea. So yeah, about an hour, so see you in a little bit.